What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, it was an interesting week. I actually got quite a bit of compliments because we were going from Tuesday to Friday, big itinerary. Ended up linking up, making some friends while we were on travel, and just came across a lot of people, had a lot of conversations, ended up with a lot of compliments. And two very particular fragrances that I wouldn't consider high compliment factor fragrances because they're not of the most mass appealing scent profiles. They're enjoyable. I like the shit out of them. The wife does too, but that doesn't mean everybody else will. And surprisingly, everybody else did. So it's week number 319. Got a lot of compliments this week. While I really don't give a shit if I do, still, let's be honest. It's nice when somebody tells you you smell good and you're in the fragrance, right? So let's discuss. Stay tuned.
Back again, yet again, once again.
Always giving you the real, one fragrance at a time. It's TLTG Reviews, baby.
Now, starting off on Sunday, I'm going to just call this the best smelling day of the week right off the rip because this is one hell of a 1-2 combo. It was a little chilly, so it warranted some slightly heavier fragrances. During the day, I had worn Mancera's Xplicit Vanilla. Beautiful, beautiful woody vanilla. Just a little bit of spice. A lot of woods to this one, though. I think it's more of a woody fragrance than it even is vanilla. Don't get me wrong, the obvious vanilla here, but I mean, there's 3 or 4 different woody accord notes in here. They stand out, man. It's good. Just a little bit of spice, a little puff of smoke. You know, nothing crazy here. I find this has got a little bit more smokiness than something like a Ombre Tonka, but not super powdery. I don't find this one to be powdery. Something like an Ombre Tonka is more powdery than this. And I would say kind of walking that line of being creamy. Not quite creamy. Again, the woody notes balance this thing out greatly. This is a really good vanilla fragrance. Like, really good. I very much enjoy it. It doesn't have that gentlemanly appeal of something like an Ibere, for example, which we wore yesterday. We'll talk about that at the end of the lineup because I keep getting asked because, you know, they're both woody vanillas, but supporting players are very different in both fragrances. That's more handsome, dapper, kind of has a strong, like, aromatic fougere feel to it with being an amber gourmand. Whereas this is straight woody vanilla. Like I said, light nuances of other notes, but that's the main things you're going to get. It's beautiful. I think this is totally worth picking up if you're into vanilla fragrances, especially if you like Mancera. It's an awesome fragrance. Great performer, as you would expect from a heavier Mancera fragrance. And it's good shit right here. I'm glad to have picked this up. During the day, Xplicit Vanilla. When I got the shower, went for a good shave. Ended up using my Zaharoff Signature Rosé, now known as Rose Athonite Shave Set. And, of course, I gave myself some sprays of the fragrance. Absolutely adore this fragrance. Masterpiece type of stuff to me. My favorite rose fragrance. I don't think it'll ever be topped as my favorite rose fragrance. I get a lot of the incense on my skin as well. A little wormwood oud. Sugary sweet, but not too sweet. I don't think it's super sweet. It's sweetness, but I find it sweeter on my wife than it is on me. I get more of a sweet rose on her, more of a smoky ambery rose on me. Did I say me twice? I meant on her, then on me. Sweeter on her, ambery, smoky on me. Gorgeous. Totally should try this. Yes, the name changed, but the formula did not. It is not a reformulated fragrance. I want to make sure everybody understands that. So, beautiful stuff. Still one of my favorites in my collection. The wife, too. She wears the hell out of hers, too. Not during the day, out the shower, had a good shave with Signature Rosé. Moving into Monday, I had this fragrance out. We stuck with Mancera. One of the all-time greats for versatility. Cedrat Boise. Still love it. I don't wear it as much as I should wear it. Or as much as I love the fragrance. Oh, man, lemon, fruitiness, like just smorgasbord of fruits. Apples, grapes, oranges, you name it. It's just like this melody of fruit smell. Obvious lemon and then like other fruit. Nothing else kind of stands out to me and I've always called it a wicker basket full of fruits because it's got the dry woody smell. The way this has a little bit of a leather accord. Some people report they get more leather than I do. I get more of a dry woody smell, and I've never really gotten the smokiness from this that others claim they get. I never understood it. Maybe it's just me. I mean, a little hint of it, maybe, but I mean, maybe it's just kind of falling into that dry, woody smell that I get. I don't know. But when it comes to versatility, complement factor, wearability, it's a utility knife, Swiss Army knife kind of thing. You can do everything with this. This is great shit. Iconic fragrance, in my opinion. I think it's one of the best fragrances ever made for men. Do a whole lot with this fragrance, guys. You can do literally everything. It works for everything. Dates, every season, daytime, casual, business, indoor, outdoor, fun night out, dinner dates, intimate settings, whatever. You want to wear this with a tuxedo? You want to wear it to a wedding? Don't matter. It'll work. You're going to be one of the best smelling people there, if not the best smelling person there. Yeah. During the day, nothing out the shower. One of my faves. Mancera, Cedrat, Boise. Moving into Tuesday was travel day. We were heading to Biloxi, and it's hilarious. The bellhop was, I'm trying to remember what he was wearing. The bellhop was, I was pulling some stuff out the back of the car, the SUV, and right when I leaned up, he looked at me and said, "Hey, I know you. I like cologne." I swear, just like that. And I laughed. I started. I said, "Boy, I can never come to the casino without somebody recognizing me." That's been happening a lot lately. Like the last, shit, it goes all the way back to when I was in Colorado. 3 of the, 5 times we went to Black Hawk when we lived in Colorado Springs, to the casino over there. 3 of the 5 times I went there was somebody that knew me from this. I don't know. It's weird. It's hilarious to me. It's something about me in casinos. I get recognized. It's weird. It's funny, but we, of course, the whole way up to the room, we were talking fragrance. I forgot what he was wearing. I know he recently got Hedonist. That was part of the conversation we were talking. But point being, I was wearing Spectrum Chill. So we talked Pacific Chill for a little bit. It's like 70% Pacific Chill and Rare Reef. I say and Rare Reef because Rare Reef's closer to Pacific Chill than this is, because you get a lot of spicy mint. It's all citruses. It's no like heavy fruitiness from apricot like most other things. Pacific Chill have the apricot note because Pacific Chill known for its apricot. No apricot here. Bergamot, orange, lemon, just different tangerine I believe is in here as well. Just like different citruses. They make a sweeter citrus, but still not like on the level of the fruity sweetness of an apricot. And then you got ginger, basil, with mint and grass notes to give you this spicy green element that's just minty fresh. Oh, best part of it, star of the show, the spicy mint core accord to that. I would say that's the core of it. That's the main thing that makes it stand out. You're going to hear every Tom, Dick, and Harry talk about how good this is. They got a bottle sent to them across TikTok, across here, and all that stuff. I'm telling you, I know to a lot of people when a fragrance gets launched and just everybody's saying it's good, it's hard to believe. I totally understand that because I would say 70% of us are fucking shit shill, don't give a fuck, just want you to buy it so they make $1. They don't actually like the fucking fragrance. So I get it. I get where you guys are standoffish about it. I understand. I'm a viewer too. I have fucking eyes. I can analyze the situation. But if you value my opinion, if you've been around here long enough, you know I'm not gonna bullshit you guys. It's fucking really good. $30. It's the cheap fragrance of the year to beat for me. It's funny that last year that was a Rare Reef clone. Not Rare Reef. It was Rare Reef, but that was a Pacific Chill clone. And this year, it's another inspired Pacific Chill fragrance. It's funny, but it's not. They're not the same. They're redundant because they're based around the same DNA, but they have their differences. Again, they got that funky musky element that people get from Rare Reef. That's kind of different from Pacific Chill. With overall Pacific Chill's notes and accords, this overall, the notes and accords minus a few key elements like the apricot, and then add this spicy mint element. So again, there's differences. There's a lot of nuance to it, but all in all, still redundant. At the end of the day, you don't need both. But I'm glad to have both because they do offer different things. I got to say, more brighter fruitiness, more aquatic and fruity. You go Rare Reef. You want more green, straight up just more green, with a little bit of woods and everything, and the less of the musk. I'm telling you. Good shit. Really good performer. $30. Love it. So, got 2 compliments out of this one. Had a great conversation. Shout outs to Bellhop. Shout outs to Giancarlo. Love that name. Shout outs to Giancarlo. He was like, I said, what's your name? When we introduced, he said, GC. I said, what's your actual name? He said, Giancarlo. I said, that's a cool name, man. I said, don't shy away from it and shorten it. I said, that's a cool name. I've always thought Giancarlo was a cool ass name. So, yeah, shout out to Giancarlo if you happen to see this. And on Tuesday, yes, Spectrum Chill from Ahmed Al Maghribi. Moving into Wednesday, this is the one that surprised me. I must have got 6 or 7 compliments throughout the day. Because once we went and had breakfast, that was when we met. For those of you that saw yesterday's video, when we met the girls, shout out to Brittany and Amber. We hit, the wife hit it off with them, cracking jokes and everything. You know the energy when the first thing your waitress asks. I had the Sunny Delight Rise energy drink, and she's like, "What you drinking there?" I said, and I turned it. So it's basically carbonated Sunny Delight with caffeine. She's like, "Does it have vodka in it?" I said, "No." She's like, "Fuck, I'm not interested in it." That's the first thing my waitress says to me. So I was like, "Okay, we like you. You're our kind of energy." Had a good old time. I'm difficult to order for breakfast, and she's like, "Let me guess, bodybuilder." And she did like that. I said, "Yes." I actually said, "My best friend, she's gonna come running out here as soon as I say those words. Her husband's body, blah 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 blah." Turns out, a lot of mutual friends, hit it off. Shout out to Stu. We made friends. We kept going back every day to hang with Amber and Brittany and setting everything up with Stu. Shout outs to all of them. Her and Amber and Heidi are birds of a feather. And like I said, me and Stu got along. We're gonna have a good old time. We set it up to train and go to dinner and everything. We're heading back in March specifically to go see them, which is gonna be the next time we'll go. So, fun fact, like I said, adventure filled trip this time around. But I didn't have nothing on that morning, so it wasn't just setting the day up for you basically. So went train after, and then we were out and about. We hit the rack stores, we hit the outlet, we went to 2 different casinos. We were all over the place, and it was like 6 or 7 compliments. And I'm not counting Heidi either. On Montale Oud Tobacco. This is not a fragrance, and it shocks me every time I get a compliment from it because I don't wear it often. The very first time I wore it, I got 2 compliments. Back when I lived in Colorado. It blows my mind because this is not a mass appealing fragrance. This is very much a dry, woody, smoky fragrance. It's based around dry woods, not a funky oud. Little Flintstone Vitamins type of opening. I've always felt like the opening smells like Flintstone Vitamins. With a very dry, earthy, smoky smell. Very dry. With the mildest of sweetness to try to balance it out, but it really doesn't. Like, this is not for everyone. I think it's gorgeous. I always have. For smoky wood fragrance, this is incredible. That's really what I would call it, more so than tobacco. Bunch of compliments. Crazy performer. I did like 4 or 5 sprays. I think 5 sprays. I think it's the most I ever did. It's 5 sprays. Normally I do 3 or 4. I did 5. I'm like, we're going to be out and about, big casinos, all this stuff. I'm going to do a little bit more. Boy, if my intentions were compliment fishing, I was hooking them in. I was reeling them into the boat left and right. Effortless compliment getter for me, guys, and it may be never that for you. I don't know, but this one surprises me. Good shit. Top 3 from the brand, in my opinion, though. It's not funky oud. Very much dry wood, pencil shaving kind of stuff. Just smoky. But not like birch smoky, not that like taric type of smokiness, just heavy incense basically. Smells great. Little dry tobacco leaf kind of smell. Not super spicy, barely any sweetness. Good shit. Surprising. I don't know if it's my skin chemistry mixed with my happy-go-lucky aura. And trolls think I'm angry. It's fucking hilarious. No, you motherfuckers are just losers. You fuckers are losers. I'm a happy guy. I have every reason to be happy. And so again, the aura mixed with how it's coming off my skin chemistry, I don't know, but it's something about Montale Oud Tobacco. Reels in the compliments. So nothing out the shower during the day on Wednesday. Oud Tobacco. So previous day was Wednesday. I think I said Thursday. I'm all over the place with the storytelling, but Thursday and Friday, I went back-to-back days, and this is another one. This one surprised me. Both days, a couple of compliments this day, a couple of compliments the next day. And Heidi loves this one. Loves it. Still surprises me she loves it because it's a galbanum bomb in the opening. Super earthy green with salt water, basically. Hawas Atlantis. And look, this one's a little much, man. I did 5 sprays. I dialed it back the next day. It was kind of irritating me. I could taste it. It's so strong. 5 sprays was a little much. I dialed it back to like kind of a 3.5 spritz kind of deal, which was the sweet spot for me. Still racking in compliments because it's strong as shit. Monster performer. I can't wait to get London. Yes, I've been having people message me. I know all about London. I ordered it too. It's on back order with Beauty House. It doesn't ship to like the 30th or something like that. So beginning of the month, I'll get it. Yes, I saw Kuba's video that he got it. Yeah, so I kind of know what to expect going in. But yeah, I'm excited about it. Never tried the original. Probably never will try the original from Ex Nihilio. Don't care. Just care if the new Hawas flanker's good or not. Because I love this line. And it's not just because it gets compliments and it's beastly. I love the way they smell. And this one's so interesting because it's like if you took the opening of Beach Hut Man, because it's so galbanum dominant, without the mint, just the galbanum, that heavy, heavy, earthy green smell. Mix it with, name that super salty aquatic, Mancera Cinque Terre, maybe something along the lines of a little bit of Mega Mare, Latafa Atlas kind of thing. That level is salty aquatic. And you put them together. This is not the most mass appealing because it's so galbanum heavy. But if you like galbanum, if you like that earthy green tone, it's like the depths of the sea. Hence the name, right? Because it's just so earthy, kelpy green kind of smell. Just, it's amazing. But it chokes me out. Like 5 sprays is too much. So I kind of do the 3.5 spritz kind of thing. And that was much more bearable for me. But kept getting compliments. And Heidi loves this. Loves, as soon as I spray, she's like, ooh, that's one of those ones I like. Which one is that? She always said, which one is that? I show her the bottle. She, yeah, that's a good one. I'm glad you brought that. And then the next day, she's like, ooh, you wearing it again today? I said, yeah, I'm wearing it again today. I figured, what the hell? I'm just roll with it again. Not saying it'll be the same situation for you. But for me, compliments from strangers, wife, goo for gaga for this. And so powerful, I had to dial the sprays back. To which, you oversprayers would consider sissy spraying. But may God have mercy on your soul that you have totally fucking destroyed from overspraying heavy fragrances. I can't smell it till I get to 20. That's because you would. Be nice, Ross. Don't call people names. Point being, you messed your nose up. Just remember, you never had to do that until you did it so often that now you have to do that. Don't do that with this. Don't do that with this. It is so strong. My God, is it strong. But oddly enough, it gets compliments. So Thursday and Friday, Hawas Atlantis. And finally on Saturday, shout outs to my man Omas. My God, Jordan. I was in the mood. We went Woody Vanilla again, but we went more Amber Gourmand, lavender, pink pepper, dried fruits. We got Ibere. Man, is this good. This one's much more powdery. Because you got powdered sugar, vanilla absolute. There's a little bit of a leathery facet to this one. Man, this is good. This is, yeah, it's an Amber Gourmand. It's classified as such, but it's very much like, it's not a fougere. It doesn't have the characteristics required to even classify it as that, but it's definitely aromatic because of the lavender. So I would call it an aromatic Amber Gourmand that kind of lends itself down the path of maybe a lot of supportive accords that make most fougères without the core elements of a fougère, if that makes sense. Like, it's not based around coumarin and a lot of greens and stuff like that. That's what the core of your fougère is, coumarin and green notes. You don't necessarily have that, but you have the aromatic side of it. Some pink pepper, of course, adds the aromatic side of it. A little bit of sweet spice. Some dried fruits adds some sweetness. Again, you got vanilla, woods, a little bit of smokiness here, just a little bit. This is some handsome stuff, guys. Beautiful fragrance. God, this smells good. No compliments, because I just kind of wore it in the afternoon. Yesterday, after the gym was kind of winding down. The Saturday night's main event. Had, what else I had? I had some shit to do. I forgot. But around here. So, like, I didn't, like, once I got home in the afternoon, I was done for the day. So I just kind of, just enjoying it around the home kind of thing. Beautiful fragrance. Still a couple of bottles left if you want to grab it. During the day, the giant connoisseur in Zaharoff, Ibere. And then when I got out the shower, it was time for a good shave again. And we went with Old Faithful, Sphinx Beard, Caribbean Island, the Virgin Island Water Dupe, and Paris Corners Coconut Lagoon. The sugary Skittles and candied coconut caramel fragrance. God, it's so good. And then when you blend it with pina colada, basically, this makes for the best aroma ever, maybe. And I don't like to layer, but like type fragrances, man, just works. just works. We're like halfway through this bottle because the base is right here. We're like pretty much halfway through it at this point, guys. I've been knocking this bitch down. This is that good. I will rebuy this. This will be the next time I rebuy a fragrance. It's going to be this. This will be the next time I empty a bottle. I pretty much wear it at least once a week. So freaking good. Yep, love it. Out the shower, had a good shave with Coconut Lagoon. Well, that was this week's rotation with a couple of stories and a lot of compliments. A lot of compliments this week. If I had to tally them all up, not counting the wife, it's in the double digits for a couple of those days. Gather it up. Counting the wife, just even higher in the double digits. Yeah, I'll have everything linked down below if you want to check any of these out. Of course, you know how it is. If you're a regular, you don't have to buy nothing to watch these videos. There, in case you want to do some shopping, I just appreciate you checking out the video. You know, and make sure you like and subscribe before you leave. Gonna be some nasty, nasty weather here today to bring in that cold front for the next 2 weeks. So not gonna be really running around today on Sunday like we normally do. Probably gonna do content. Probably gonna utilize my time. Do some content for both channels, depending on how, because I do on-foot footage outside for the sneaker channel. But depends on how nasty the weather is coming in under the roof over here. So I don't know. We'll see. But I appreciate you checking out the video. Catch you guys in the next one. Yeah, have a good one.